We can see now how to insert the floor and ceiling in our project. So I move to Specify ribbon, and before running the command, I want to draw the shape just to identify the floor, and we can use a polyline command. And with polyline command, we can identify the perimeter. For example, I want to cover this part. At the end, I press C to close my polyline. So we have drawn our closed polyline on 0 layer. We can move to Specify ribbon now. We can come back and use the command from architectural. We can use floor and ceiling. As floor, we can use, instead of automatic outline permits to insert the floor when you have a closed room. In our case, the room is open. So I choose existing outline just to identify the polyline. Here we can select also the type of tiles we want to apply. We can leave squared. And also we can set the dimension of the tiles and also thickness. We can leave it the information as they are, and we can press OK button. The software asks to select the polyline, so I can select the object withdrawn on 0 layer, and now it asks for the rotation angle, and we can leave it at 0. Specify has inserted the floor, and the floor will be visible in 3D. It means as soon as we move to isometric view, we can see the floor just applied. As you can see, we have inserted the floor. We can come back now to our plan view just to insert and see how to insert other type of floors. We can call the command again in this case, and here, for example, we have a closed room, so I can use automatic outline option. I can click OK, and instead of selecting the object, I can select an internal point inside the room. And I can specify also the angle. I can leave it again to 0. As you can see, the floor has been inserted, and we can see in 3D the object referred to the floor. In this case, this is just an edge. It's not the material. You can change also in material assignment. You can also change the material assigned to the floor. So in this case, specify just insert the edge that can be also changed later. Well, in the same way, we can use another way to insert the floor. Okay, I can repeat. We can select, for instance, sand floor, and here I can click inside the bathroom, and in this case I can change the angle, 45 degrees, for instance. As you can see, a different type of floor with different angle has been inserted. The last method I want to show you is the rectangular outline. Rectangular outline permits to specify the dimension of the rectangle. I can come back to squared floor, and so I can specify the dimension here, just activating with the width and depth of the rectangle. Otherwise, you can click OK button, and you can identify, for example, I want to cover this entire area with a rectangle. And here, angle 0. And also in this case, we have the tiles for the floor tiles inserted. And we can check always in 3D view how it looks like. Coming back to the plan, we can also insert the ceiling in the same way. So I can run floor and ceiling. I can select roof, and I can leave it rectangular outline. I press OK. In this case, I can cover the entire drawing with the ceiling. Okay, you can take maybe till there. And angle 0. Moving now to 3D, you can see that the ceiling doesn't appear, even if you apply realistic or conceptual visual style. The reason why the ceiling doesn't appear is just to permit you to continue watching inside your project. Okay, so the ceiling, it has been inserted into the 400 roof 3D layer. As you can see, this layer is turned off. If I turn it on, as you can see, you have only a closed box and you cannot see anything. So that's the reason why when you move to isometric view, the software doesn't turn on the ceiling. So if you want, you can turn it on manually. The ceiling will be visible only when you create perspective viewports in layout in order to see and to reflect also the lights.